Hi, Selva here. I want to show you the new body galvanic machine and how to use it. If we start with looking at the machine itself, it comes with this rubber band here, and it is special to protect the machine and the battery unit of the machine, which is down here. Well, I find that some gel will come into this part of the device, even though I have the rubber band on. The batteries are well protected anyway, because there is this rubber cap here that is in here. But once a week you should open this up and clean out any extra gel that has gone in there. So we recommend that you use the machine with the rubber band when you are doing a treatment, even though I admit that I don't always have it on. But it kind of, you know, and you have a better grip on the machine as well when you have it. For those of you who mean serious business, you want to treat maybe the whole of the body at the same time, you're not as very patient, or you don't have as much time, but you still want to do all the treatment, then it could be fantastic to have two machines. And I actually like to do that, to do both of my legs at the same time, both of the upper arms, and so on. So it can save you a lot of time, and you can be able to treat more part of your body if you have two. But most people, of course, find it just enough to have one machine, and that is absolutely fine. I sometimes get asked if you can use the old gel with the new machine. And yes, you can. If you have some of the old body shaping gel, absolutely you can use it with the new machine. It has it's negatively charged, and the machine has a negative current, so that is absolutely fine to use it every other time, or when you have need some more gel and you want to put that on. Absolutely fine, whatever way that you want to do that. It is a bit in our, if you can say, job description, working with new skin, that we want to look good and feel good. So a big part of that is to use the products, and as many of them as we can, of course, every single day. I like to use my time well. I like to get up early in the morning, do my body treatment, body galvanic treatment, and while I'm doing the treatment, I usually always have either a hair mask, the deep conditioner in my hair, and or preferably both, some mask on my face. So just so you have the idea, you have the Glacier Marimud mask on. You will have cleansed all the face and applied this on. You leave it on for 20 or 30 minutes, so perfect while you're doing a body treatment. Or the creamy hydrating mask, which give you a deep moisture into the skin. Absolutely fantastic product, and you can have that on, you know, even up to an hour. That's absolutely fine. Even though they're not masks, I like to use them sometimes as masks, and that is the cleanser in the 180 system. It has a pure vitamin C in it, which is so good to get on your skin. So if you have cleaned your face and you apply this on, and you will let it lather a bit on your face, and then you leave it on for 20 or 30 minutes, absolutely great. So you can use that as a mask. The same with the cleanser in the Clear Action line. It has the salicylic acid in it, and it is white when you apply it on, and it turns clear in about 5 or so minutes, and you can just leave it on for 20 or 30 minutes and get this extra deep cleanse deep into the pores. So I like to use that as a mask as well. Then you have the AHA, the facial peel in the 180 line. Then you will have to clean your face first, put on a toner, and then you will put apply the step 1 on your face, and you can leave it on for 20 up to 30 minutes depending on how sensitive or strong your skin is before you put the step 2 on, the neutralizer. So these are all great products to use on your face and on your hair while you're doing the body galvanic treatment. So you're using your time really well, getting the most out of it. Okay, so I'm going to do a treatment here on I'm going to be really brave and do it on my upper arm here and show you. So I will just take the gel, the body gel with the H-lock, put some on here and just rub it in here a bit, smooth it out like that. Okay, then I'm just going to wet my fingers and take the machine here, put it on and press it once, and up comes 5 minutes. It's only pressing once, and there's nothing else to worry about. So the machine gives you 1, 2 or 3 peeps in the beginning, and the peeps mean how strong the current is that the machine is working on. So when you have 1 peep, that's the lowest current, 2 peeps in the middle, and 3 peeps the most, or the highest current that the device is working on. So and then it will beep every 10 seconds, so you will know that it is working. There are a few things that I just want to go over with you a little bit when we are using the machine. And first of all is to go slowly over. Don't get in a race. You know, I have seen some videos and I see people, you know, doing it like that, and it's just, that is not the thing, guys, because you want as much as you can of the key ingredients and the H-lock and all these to get deep into the skin. And if you're going over too fast, the machine is not going to be able to get as much into the skin. So going slowly, you know, usually it's easier to do it slowly on the face. You know, we sometimes kind of just forget and start to do it more quicker on the body. But that is really important to do it, glide over really slowly. Other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is the movements of the machine or the device. You can do it, you know, in circles or whatever moves that you want, you know, back and forth like that. And if you do that, I mean, sure, the gel and the key ingredients are getting into the skin. But the thing with this kind of current that we have in the body machine, that it is constantly, it's not a constant flow, so it's constantly changing. So, and this kind of current will help to increase the blood flow and movements of fluids in our body, and I find that extremely interesting and fantastic, because it really helps us with having a good health, to use the machine in a right way, you know, regularly. So to get most out of that as well is that you wanna, you know, move the machine in the direction along where how the muscles lay in the body and how our veins are. So, you know, going back and forth like that is well, it's important to get the maximum out of the treatment. Another thing is if you move the machine towards the lymph nodes, that can be really helpful as well, to get most out of the more of the blood flow and more of the movement of fluids in your body. So keep that in mind. Going over slowly and do the movements in the same direction along where the muscles are and the veins. If the gel starts to, the skin will absorb almost all the gel, you can either apply more gel on, or you can use the PCA, the moisture mist, and put some on the area, and you will just kind of wet it again, and then you will continue with the treatment. And I find this really helpful when I'm doing it for 10 or 15 minutes even, so you don't have to put on or apply on more gel. You will just use the PCA moisture mist, because it's, like I say, really important to have the whole area really wet so the machine will glide over it nicely. Another thing is I wanted to talk to you about is the time. How long are we doing the treatment on every area? The device comes up with 5 minutes, and I actually find that there's a big difference using the treatment only for 5 minutes on each area, or doing it for 10 up to 15 minutes every area. We see the some of the before and after people that have been using the galvanic only for 3 times or 5 times, and they have a major result. And but it's not that for everybody, and I am one of them that it's not enough for me to do the treatment 3 or 4 times and I'm seeing major results. I have to do it much more often to see the results that I am aiming for. So I found a major difference when I started to do the treatment for 10 up to 15 minutes. Now I've got 3 beeps, so the treatment is over. When I started to do the treatment for, like I say, 10 or 15 minutes on every area, and I was doing it more frequently. The Nu Skin talks about, the company talks about doing it 3 times a week. But I do it actually, I like to do it for 5 or 6 times a week for some time, for some periods, so some weeks, until you get the results that you want. And for most people, because the skin, this is something that would not, we would never recommend for the face treatment, but for the body, where the skin is much thicker, for most people it's absolutely fine to do the treatments 5 or 6 times a week, and do it for like I said, 10 or 15 minutes every area. That way you will see more results sooner. But of course it's fine to do it for 5 minutes only 3 times a week, and just then you know that the results, it will take a little bit longer for you to get the same results, or the results that you want. Okay, so the treatment here is over. I will take off the rubber band and clean that, and you will clean, of course, clean the whole machine. When I take off the gel, you can either just have a dry cloth like that, or you can have a wet cloth and take it off. If you're doing the whole body, of course, you can just do the whole body and just step into the shower, and so take any extra gel off that way. But I find different with this gel compared to the older one, is that it's fine to just leave a little bit on the skin and keep it on like that, and I don't feel that it's sticky or not, at least not too much. So and then the final step is to use the dermatic effects, and this works really well with the treatment. So it will both enhance the treatment, and it will help you for the results to last longer. So you should use this on the treatment area every morning and night for a minimum of 8 weeks, and after that you can just use it as a body lotion once a day to continue and to have the result that you want. So absolutely great, and I love this. This is actually my new all over body lotion. I love it. Well, I really hope that this was helpful, and there are some more things that I want to show you. Thank you. I want to show you as well how you can use your body galvanic machine to do a treatment on yourself or somebody else if there is sore muscles or pain in your muscles or of any kind anywhere in the body. Alexandra, she's with me here today. She's doing her exams, so she has to sit at her desk all day long from morning to night, a lot in front of the computer. So she was really keen on getting a treatment on her shoulder area and up the neck here. We will start by applying the ice denser on. The fantastic gel that we use to treat our legs with natural wild mint in it, where the Native American people have used this plant for centuries to rub into their tired and achy legs. So we will do a little massage with it here on the whole treatment area, a little more here, down the shoulders and up the neck here, and rub it in. Do a little massage here. Then we take the body galvanic gel and we apply it on over. And we have to have generous amount so the machine will be able to glide over it smoothly. Okay, and I will wet my hand and put on the machine. I will wet the other hand as well, because we have to let the current flow through me. So we will have this circle of flow. Okay, I've turned the machine on and we have 5 minutes. So I am working here up the neck area, back and forth and doing slow motions, because you want as much of the gel as possible to go into the deep into the skin, and then you will feel the difference in your muscles as well. So just slowly doing the whole area here, all the way down here around the shoulder blades. And I think we will continue with the treatment for the whole 5 minutes, and we will be back a little bit later when we are coming closer to the end. Okay, we have been doing the treatment now for a couple of minutes, and as you can see, the gel has the skin has absorbed a lot of the gel. So I'm just gonna put the PCA moisture mist on, spray over, because it's really important to have the whole area have a good moisture in it, so the machine will glide over it smoothly. So that is a great thing. You could do this treatment on yourself, especially if the pain is in the leg area or upper arms or somewhere like that. But if it is the shoulder area or the back pain or somewhere like that, it's really convenient to have someone else to do the treatment on you. So if it's your spouse or a friend, and then you can enjoy the treatment much better. Yeah, here comes the peeps, and get much more kind of relaxation out of it.